Hi folks, G3 here, and welcome to another instalment of my journey to go green. Well folks, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoy it, then please remember to click the like button, and also if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified when I load up a new video. Right, let's get on with the video. Today's episode is a bit of an EV teaser. As you know, I've been looking at getting an electric vehicle, so I've test driven a few cars. I've shared with you a test drive of the MG5 EV, what I thought of that, a nice car. I've driven a few other cars and I've been researching for a little while now to try and find out what might be the best car for me when it comes to range, features, affordability, the size of the car. And also I've been obviously mindful that things are changing quickly and different electric vehicles are coming onto the market, especially this year. There's a whole host of ones coming on. And you've seen that I've been sharing information about brands like NIO, who will be branching out into Europe in the not too distant future. And obviously XPeng are already shipping to Norway, and they're there, so they're going to be in the UK soon, so that's an option as well. So what I thought I'd do with this video is just a quick one, just to kind of let you know the sort of vehicles I've been looking at, and just to see if people can guess what car I've actually secured. When I'm filming this, it's towards the end of January. I placed an order a couple of weeks back. I'm due to pick up the car on the 13th of February, so a couple of weeks time. That might give you a little bit of a clue, the lead time for the car. It might be a new car, it might be a used car. I've been looking at both, the kind of things that I've been looking at. So you know that I've looked at an MG, that's both a ZS EV and an MG5 EV. There are some MG ZS EVs that are available in the second-hand market now. Their prices come down a little bit, but not a huge amount. Obviously the MG5, it would be a new purchase if I was going for that one. The ZS EV would be available around £25,500 new once the government grant's taken into account. The MG5 EV, that would be round about the £24,500 mark for a new car. I've also looked at a second-hand Hyundai Ioniq. That's a 28 kilowatt hour battery. I didn't look at a newer one, or rather I looked at a newer one, but the features weren't quite so good as with the older version. So I've also looked at that, and those are available. I found them from around about £14,000 upwards to sort of like £21,000. So that's potentially an option. So I could be going maybe second hand there and going for a much older one for around about 14,000. There's also Hyundai Kona that I've looked at, and I've seen that they are available for round about £25,000 used, and they've got a reasonable range on them, good cars, so that's a possibility. I've also looked at things like a Tesla Model S. They're coming down in price, but they're still very expensive in the used market, so they're available for around about, I think it's 28 upwards to sort of around about 32 for a higher mileage one, but obviously they go up a lot more than that. Equally, the Tesla Model 3, that's really not available as a used option. There are one or two, but they're still very expensive, so that would be a new option, and they'd be available for around about £42,000. So depends whether there's a decent deal to be had there. I've also looked at a Volkswagen Golf. Now they don't have a great size battery, but they are pretty good cars. The Golf in general, not a huge range, but you know what you're getting. So we've driven a Golf in the past, and they're pretty good cars, so that's also a potential option. I've looked at things like the Fiat 500, the La Prima. Now that's coming out in, it should be some point this year, and they're available from around about 27,000 new once the government grant's taken into account. So that's a possibility. Battery size, not that great, but they've got some nice features on there. Not the biggest of cars, which will be great for parking outside, so that's also a possibility. I also looked at obviously the Renault Zoe, the Play version, that's the R110, and that's available new for around about £27,000 with the three £3,000 reduction, and obviously there's a lot of those available new for a lot less, but the battery sizes are less, so there could potentially be one around that a used one that has a really good deal. I'm certainly somebody that likes to find a good deal. I'm quite happy waiting for something if I can see that there's going to be a good deal in the offing, rather than jumping and getting something, researching and making sure that I can get a really good deal. So you can be sure that that's happened, but I've definitely placed an order. I'm not saying whether it's new or used or what the type of car is. What I am saying is that you might be able to tell from some of the bits and pieces that I've talked about in the past, or then again, they could all be red herrings. So I would love to know down below in the comments, as some of you have speculated in the past as to what kind of car I'm going to be getting, and I'd like to know your thoughts. So please do leave your comments, let me know what you think I should be getting, what you think I might be getting. As the next couple of weeks draw on, I will hopefully be able to give a little bit more information and some teasers to let you know what the EV is that I've selected and what is going to be sitting outside the house in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So that's it, folks. A little teaser that I'm going to be getting an EV in a couple of weeks. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget, click the like button, and if you haven't done so already, then please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified when I load up a new video. Well, thanks again for watching. Until next time, bye.